You know, there isn't many things promised in life. When everything begins, when you start truly thinking about what you want, how people perceive you, what you can take away, what you can impose, everything that you can add, and everything that you can change. I know I'm kind of just saying the most vague bullshit of all time, but please just listen to me. When you are brought upon this type of mentality, I guess, or headspace of thinking of this is the one thing I want more than absolutely anything. When you are met with that thought and this type of end-all, be-all mission statement, you are constantly battling this sort of short-term to long-term bias with your emotions. Today officially marks July 20th, 2024. I'm 18 years old, and if I'm being real, I have no idea what I want to do with my life. My name is Kevin, and I just signed a $250,000 deal at the age of 18 years old. What I'm trying to say is right now it's easy. Last week was pretty slow. I didn't do a lot of output. I kind of just did the bare minimum every single day. I didn't do my entire checklist. I just did the daily things that, okay, this is literally what needs to be done. Otherwise, I'm going to get evicted sooner or later. So it's easy right now. Like, I woke up and I said, I want to record. So I turned on my camera. I turned on my little light. And I start talking to the fucking camera because this is what I want to talk about. So it's incredibly easy to do this now. Like, now it's easy because I want to. But in those moments, in that time of satisfaction, I made a video last week and it was saying $100,000 in 74 days. So I made $100K in 74 days. When I was reset completely in January 2024, literally lost everything. I had like 10K to my name, and I was like, well, fuck. And I kind of knew that by like April or May, I was like, okay, nah, this is a test. I feel like it was a sort of insight that people would want to listen to, because it's not every day that you see a random ass dude like me that has literally nothing but have done this one simple thing damn near every single day since he was 16. And that type of prevailment is what I'm trying to kind of preach to you about, or like just talk about, because I did that for 3 years and I made that video. And since that video, I have not done a lot. I think it's called post-milestone syndrome. And that's basically like when you hit the one thing that you've always wanted to do. For example, for me, it was always make 100K. I remember being like 16 years old telling my parents like, hey, if I make 100K before high school ends, I'm not going to college. And I didn't fucking do that, but I didn't go to college anyways, because I kind of just told myself like, this is what's going to fucking happen regardless of anything. So this is kind of the feeling that I'm talking about, of the end all be all, the mission statement of one common goal that every action falls in a line to. And obviously, with like a fulfilled life, there's more than just one common goal. But right now, that one common goal to me is bigger than everything else. This is the one thing that is more important, that has priority. And constantly, it's a battle between short-term emotions and what I'm feeling and like that long-term goal. Like staying aligned, staying on track is really hard. And I just wanted to talk about the things that are promised in life. So there isn't many things promised in life. Everything is going to suck at one point or another. It's constant. It is simply and utterly a constant battle between juggling the tasks that you want to do and the things that you need to do, the things that you can't afford to not do. So when we are met with this type of goal and having to juggle around the other variables in life of like certain relationships, and you can't go insane, all right? Because you will go insane if you don't have a complete kind of life to stay healthy so you can stay on track. And this is what I'm talking about, the long-term goal, because this isn't about recording 5 YouTube videos in a day. This is about recording 500 YouTube videos in 3 years and staying on the map and staying literally sane to your output is still consistent to your emotions and consistent to what people expect and what people want from you. The things that keep the lights on, this is the things that fucking matter right now. And juggling that and juggling the things that you want is really hard, like stupid hard. But you don't understand on how little competition you have if you just continue going. Yo, my hair is so cooked right now. Within your journey, there is going to be a moment where I'm not going to say make or break, because I feel like you're constantly going make or breaks. There's constantly something that's like fucking you up mentally or something like that. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But there is going to be a moment where it is going to feel, and this is guaranteed. This is a promise. This isn't, and if you haven't hit that, then you're just not there. So there will be a moment in time where it is going to feel like all hope is lost. There was a painting, and the painting was the devil and a man playing chess. And if you look down at the board, the devil is very close to actually winning the game. He is one move away before checkmate. I think that's the term. I don't know chess, drop it down in the comments. I don't know. So he is one move, two moves from winning. I'll just say that. And between the two there is an angel. And, there's two versions, I believe. I'm not sure if there's more. There is two versions, or a before and after, of the of the painting. And on the left, you have the devil, and he seems very vibrant. He seems very full of quote-unquote life. Because, he's two moves away from winning the game. And the man on the right, he seems visibly just a little stressed, a little worried, if you will. The second part of the painting is then the man actually winning the game, and the devil has kind of been sucked from life. Like, he doesn't have, like, his vibrance went away. It doesn't look like he has a lot of positive emotion, even. That's kind of ironic, because it's the devil and it's not. Anyways, this kind of goes into literally what I'm talking about right now, and it was crazy coincidence, but because of what I'm trying to say, that it's going to feel at one point in time where all hope is lost, and everything, all of your efforts, everything that you've ever wanted, everything that you've ever strived for will not. It is going to feel, and this is, again, for the third time, this is a guarantee. I promise you will feel this way at least one time, if not more. I've felt it twice personally. It's going to feel like everything you've ever wanted is all a waste. It is going to feel like you will not get there. It is going to feel like all hope is lost. And your goal, your objective, your mission in terms of what to do when this feeling comes across, because I promise you, for the fourth time in this fucking video, you are going to feel this. And the end goal is simply keep it pushing. I'm not asking, you're not supposed to continue full output, because if you're continuing full output after feeling this, you're not feeling it. You just think you are. And I promise that it's going to be extremely hard to just continue this sort of cycle of output while you are feeling this. And it's going to, I don't want to be dramatic, and I don't want to paint a picture of like, oh, life sucks. Everything sucks. Everything. I don't like people that paint the picture of like this entire journey. I'm going to call it self-improvement, even though I don't really like the word self-improvement, because it's kind of corny. And I feel like it's just $1 billion industry that it's like giving you water and then giving you salt. It's just like a repeat. And I feel like that's unhealthy. So anyways, going back to what I was saying, you will feel this way. And it's literally just your goal to keep it pushing. That's it. I don't have anything else to talk about. I've recorded like 3 videos in the past like 12 hours, and I scrapped every single one. And I don't think I'm going to scrap this one. So if you're seeing this, I didn't scrap it. So, yeah. Hope you have a good day. Keep it pushing. Peace.